Hi everyone, Steph here. So today I wanted to come by and give some tips about what helped me when I would get stuck with visualizations. So as many of you know, I healed from a long list of, different chronic health symptoms, including things like dysautonomia, mast cell activation, mold illness, chemical sensitivity, and more. There's a whole list of them. I have another video describing it more. But the way that I've come so far in my healing journey is through different modalities, one of which was brain retraining. And I wanted to share today how I got through when I got stuck doing visualizations and my healing seemed to like plateau, what helped me the most. Because I've seen a lot in this community that people will start programs, all of which are very helpful for learning, and then they'll do, a lot of these future visualizations of themselves healthy and things like that. And sometimes what happens is people are doing them every day and sometimes for hours a day, and they just feel like they're super stuck and they don't know what to do. So I wanted to share what helped me. So first of all, I just wanted to let everyone know that I've done multiple programs. I've done DNRS, I've done the Gupta program, and I've done Primal Trust, all of which I would say were key components in my healing. They taught me a lot. They helped me believe that I would get better. So I would highly recommend you check them out if you're not familiar with them. And maybe I'll make a video in the future of my thoughts on each of them. So basically, a key component to all of these programs is that you visualize yourself healthy, you visualize yourself in different scenarios. And while you're doing that, you're bringing up all of the different neurochemistry in the body that brings healing basically to the tissues and the cells and brings the cells out of shutdown or fight or flight, whatever you want to call it. So when I was doing brain retraining, I started off doing visualizations very frequently. I would do the set amount of whatever the program recommended as best as I could each day. And, some days I'll admit I didn't do them every day. And later on in my recovery, I kind of did them less and less, although they still have a helpful place and I still do them from time to time. But one thing I found was while I was doing the visualizations is I always felt pretty good afterwards if I was able to have a visualization where it was super uplifting and I could basically almost feel like it was happening in the present, where I was visualizing something amazing happening. But there were also times where I would do the visualizations and I just felt like I couldn't think of anything positive. It would just bring up horrible memories of things or things that I didn't want to think about. And so then I would feel kind of frustrated, like, oh, why am I thinking about that horrible thing that happened? I'm supposed to be, supposed to be thinking of something nice and uplifting. And that got more and more frequent. And so what I found instead to help was seeing different things and what would work. So one of the things that really helped me, I actually learned while I was in school for hypnosis. So basically, it was finding a place in my mind that was completely safe for me to go to. And while I was in this place, I could bring in different resources. So the different resources could be, someone who I feel very loved by. It could be an animal. It could be anything, right? Anything that I could make up. And so what I would do instead is I would find this place in my mind, kind of in a meditative state, and I would go there and I would just do whatever I needed that day. Some days it was like, okay, I need to go here and be sad and I just need to cry. Some days it was, oh, I need to go here and feel connection because I'm kind of feeling lonely. Or some days I'm feeling scared and I just need a feeling of safety. So I would bring in some sort of resource that helped me feel safe, an image of something that helped me feel safe. And I would go to this place and I would feel it. And I really think that having that tool as an alternative to visualizations helped me so much. It helped me ground. It helped me stop trying to force like a positive visualization of the future. It helped me be more present in the moment and see what my needs were in that moment. If sometimes I didn't know. I think often when people are doing this work, they might not have known to check in with themselves and see what they need. And sometimes that's how these symptoms come about, is from maybe years of not checking in periodically to see, am I thirsty? Am I hungry? Am I tired? Do I need rest? Do I need a mental break from a task I'm doing? A lot of us are overachievers and sometimes overthinkers and things like that. So I think a practice where you can find a spot that's quiet, close your eyes, and imagine going to this place where you're completely safe. It can look like anything you want. And then bringing in something that will help you with whatever you need in the moment can be a really powerful tool to help shift the brain and body out of that survival state and into a more resource state where it can ground and the cells go back into rest and digest and things like that. So I just wanted to come and share this amazing tool that helped me a lot. If you're curious about it and you want to learn more, feel free to reach out. You can send me a comment. My email's on the YouTube. You can send me an email. And I frequently use this tool in my hypnotherapy practice to help people resource themselves if they're going through a stressful time or dealing with something that's outside of their capacity. So thank you for listening, and I hope you have a great day. Bye.